everyone, welcome to Kim Official. Today I want to tell you a special story. The name of story is Pan Story. The story is special because it's changed whole of my life. So in the next 4 minutes, let's listen to my story and interact with me in the story, right? Now the first question, what is this thing? Our pen. So if we have a purple come in here and I will show this thing before him. So what does he do with this thing? The puppy? He bite, right? So the puppy see this thing in the pen? Oh no, what does he see? A two toy for the dog, for the puppy, right? So I want to ask you, who is right? The people or the puppy? Both. Why? Why both are right? Because the people use this thing to write, and the puppy, the dog, use this thing to bite. We have the equal right. So each one are right with their own point of view. So both are right. Okay? So now I want to go deeper with you. I will put this thing here. No one go out of the room. Everyone go out of the room. Every dog go out of the room. No one here. So I want to ask you at this time, what does this thing? Nothing. And in Buddhism, we call it emptiness. The emptiness mean it doesn't mean exist. Where nothing and no one interact with this thing is nothing. And because it's nothing, so it's potential to be anything. I will put it through three situations now. Now, the people, I come back to the room, I look at this thing, so what will it become? Pen. So, what about the puppy? If the puppy come back to the room first, it will become the two toy with the puppy, right? So, for this case, I hold the dog on my hand, and I come back to the room, and we look at this thing at the same time. So, what will it become? A pen or two toy? Both. This thing will become to the pen for the human and become to the two toy for the dog. Both things at the same time. You see the potential of this thing? It's okay. So let's be note that when we come back to the room, at the time I look at on this thing, so I want to ask you, where this thing come from? From me or from itself? From me or from the pen? This thing come from me, right? Why? Because if the pen come from itself, the dog will see the pen too. But no, only people see the things in the pen. So this thing come from me. This thing come from us. So everything in our life come from us. Remember that? And you should remember this way, this magical way. Everything come from me. Everything come from my mind. Okay? So it's a lucky thing because if it's come from me, it's come from my mind, I can change it. So I want to change it into a diamond. Can you try with me? Now let's close my eyes. Diamond. Oh, wow. Why it still in the pan? What happened here? Everything it's true when we say that this thing come from me, come from my mind, but it not come by wishing. It's not come by wishing, right? Why? Because in our mind have a million seeds, and among of these seeds, we had the seed of the pen. And now at this time, when we have the enough time, enough condition, the seed open and force us to see it the pen. And now it's a real pen. We cannot change a real pen. We cannot change a seed that's opened. So, what should we do? When I want to have a diamond, when we want to have happiness, money, relationship, health in our life? We have any way? Yes. We will put the new shit in my mind. We will have a new shit in my mind. How? We have a 3 way. For example, it's on my mind, and now we have a 3 way. What we talk, what we do, and what we think. Everyone we think, we do, or we talk, we have a create impression in our mind, and this impression will be bigger, and after 2 hours it develops into a seed, and we have enough time and condition, this seed will develop and become a reason for us to see what we have to do in the past. So that is the way the seed develop in our mind. And if we understand this action of the seed, we can create a life we want to be, the dream life of us. So that's the end of this story. And now together we summarize the lesson of the story. The first lesson, everyone had their own point of view, so have to respect the point of view or opinion of everyone around us, right? The second, everyone had the emptiness, so a potential to be anything. And the third, everything comes from us, everything comes from our mind, okay? And the fourth, do not just sit one place and wish. Action by create a seed for your life and create your dream life. So why we count this story is the story changed a lot of my life, because before I have this story, because I know this story, I have the man, the husband love me, but sometimes I don't feel he go with me in the street, the direction I choose in my life. But after I know the fault of the story, if you want to do something, you create a set for this. And so I create a set of the love. I give more love and more hurt to people around me. I and my husband come to some place to take care of the old people, and I and my husband go with my parents to visit some relative and that's old, and for a long time we don't meet together. And the fourth, I connect myself with the connect myself with the miracle in the life. And the final, I do the tongue line meditation to bring my parents be closer together. So that's the things I do in the past, and after 3 or 4 months, I see that my husband at that time sympathetic with me, go with me, closer with me in everything I choose in my life now. And at that moment, I can say that my husband is 100% a perfect partner with me at this time. So I can do this. I'm sure that you can do this. So let's go with me on the journey of 3,000 times tell this special story, pen story, and I'm sure that you can yourself feel the change of your life after you go on this journey 3,000 times with me. So thank you for your watching this video, and see you tomorrow with the next video, and then I will try to share more about the miracle things in the this kind of knowledge, diamond knowledge. Bye bye, see you.